Shalom, welcome to the Jewish View. My name is Rabbi Nachman Simon with the Chabad House of Delmer, together with my co-host Marc Gronich of jbiztechvalley.com and Statewide News Service.
Well, Rabbi, we have another episode of the Jewish View that's a gastronomic extravaganza.
I thought you were here to treat us out to dinner.
Yeah,
Marc.
look at this. Today we're focusing on
here.
meat products, and we have Marty Stein here from Kehi Distributors.
Right.
And he's account manager, account executive.
For a lot of outlets and chains and...
Okay, well, keep
Well,
plugging
we
away
got a
on
lot of
that
food
score.
over here.
And you're also, in terms of Kosherfest, you're a judge. You're one of the judges, one of five judges.
Five national judges.
And we're lucky to have you local here in Colonie, so welcome to the Jewish View again.
Well, nice to be here.
And we're going to talk about the various meat products that we found at Kosherfest.
You know, Marc, this is the Jewish View, and we're supposed to keep kosher, but I see one of the products that Marty brought in is bacon over here. So I don't know about, here's bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
Bacon, if you can see that. I don't know why he's bringing on the Jewish View bacon. Could you explain that, Marty, over here?
Sliced bacon.
Oy vey, oy vey, it's a big oy
Here
vey.
we are, bacon.
A no-no in the Jewish religion.
Right.
However, in today's modern times, it's now available, called fake and bacon, whereby it's done by a process that makes it kosher. And Rabbi, you can tell me the determination of what makes it kosher.
Well, bacon, by definition, I guess maybe it needs a new definition, is made with pig, which it says clearly in the Bible shouldn't eat any chazer, which in the Hebrew means pig, and therefore we don't eat bacon. But nowadays, you know what it is? It's really that people are just want to have all kinds of taste sensations. In the olden days, it was like, oh, you want to keep kosher, you had a gefilte fish and a piece of matzah, and people are kosher. Of course, in the supermarkets, there's an incredible amount of variety of taste sensations, and people want to keep kosher. Why can't, know what's wrong with having good taste and a variety of things? So therefore, this company Jack's, which is a fairly new company, just said, hey, you want your bacon? The rabbi would say, of course now, you're keeping kosher now. Well, I still like my bacon. And so this company formulated a certain formula to, I guess,
Using beef.
Well, yeah,
it tastes like bacon.
And it shows a picture of the beef that looks like bacon after it's cooked, wrapped around another, like an hors d'oeuvre of some sort. So like Frank's blanket or something of that type of nature. But really, it does taste very good. It is just like, well, I don't know what bacon really tastes like, but they all told me that it tastes just like bacon, and I think they were trying to fool me to see if I really tasted it. They did that with the sausage also. They said, oh, this is just like the Italian sausage, and I said, well, I don't know, I have nothing to compare it to. But this is really made from beef, and it cooks up like a piece of bacon. And it's got all these hechshers, all these kosher certifications on it, and it's gluten-free. And it's got no fillers, no SMG, no byproducts, no artificial flavors. So I guess it's got something in it because it's a product. So it's
I think that's important.
But it is very tasty.
That's important. Yeah, go ahead,
It was
Marty.
inspected as well, of course.
Yes.
And it's in your traditional bacon package. And in addition to that, we have the patties over here.
Yeah,
In patty form, too. So you have a choice of
burger, which is more like a
bacon
veggie
burgers.
burger.
You have a choice. You really have a choice now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you can eat something that looks like what your non-Jewish counterparts are eating and still enjoy the camaraderie in a socialized atmosphere, atmosphere.
Well, everything you said about Marc, though, but you see the kosher consumer is so modern, the gluten-free and organic and natural, and these are the things, obviously, they're putting them in, or they're formulated these recipes just to fit to the kosher consumer. The modern kosher consumer wants taste sensation. They want healthy. People like organic nowadays. and obviously it could be kosher, all these things.
Marty, do you remember tasting any of Jack's products while you were?
Yeah,
Because
we
I think
did.
this past year they
we
put
did-
something in.
Yeah, we did taste them, but
Yeah.
as we said, I never had the real, so-called real bacon, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't know the
But
difference.
what would you put? But which
This
one
is-
did they put in this year? Because they had a new product this year.
I can't determine it right now,
Okay.
but
All right.
this,
So you remember tasting them
Yeah.
as a judge?
right.
Okay.
And they've were at other Kosher Fest before too.
Okay.
But this is very definitely niche marketing. It creates a product for a certain customer that's really not into non-kosher, of course, and would really like to have the same type of opportunity as the non-kosher counterpart.
But as a distributor, is there enough market to,
Limit-
for
li-
them to,
Limited,
for them to make a business, to keep them in business?
nationwide, there probably would be.
Yeah, well, they've been, I mean, I see them at Kosher Fest and they always roll out newer, more and more products, different types of products. Maybe that's because they want to win an award, and I think they won one year
Anyway,
for a new product. So.
no, there is a demand in metropolitan areas. You're looking at New York City, Baltimore, Chicago, Los Angeles. Would be Miami. That would be potential areas for this product.
Well, Albany.
Possibly Albany.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we have such a diverse community here, and we also, I mean, I don't think any of this is halal, but certainly
No.
non-Jews buy kosher products
Right.
at the supermarkets
Yeah.
around here. So,
But just saying, in Albany, we don't have the full variety of
and we don't.
products.
But this is an
So,
example of what we
yeah,
could
it
do.
couldn't-
But people could still order Jack's beef online, and they can go to their website, and that would be nice because they'll get a quality product. This is definitely a quality product.
And unique,
And
has
I-
equality
Well,
and
unique, but I mean, I've tasted it at Kosher Fest, and
Well,
it
why
was
don't you
just
show some
amazing.
of these things? You've seen some of these names I never even heard of. Not that I'm a gourmet, to say the very least.
Right, but this is beef Italian cured beef sausage, and this is very spicy. If you really, I mean, I'm anything above mild is spicy for me. So maybe this isn't going to be spicy for some people.
How to tell.
And then we have this Mexican style chorizo, and that's
Very hot also.
Very, very
Mexican
hot.
is
Very
usually
hot.
hot.
Yeah.
People like that hot food.
But this also has no fillers, no SMG, no byproducts, no artificial flavors, and they have these cooking tips on the back. And whether it's grilled and served in a tortilla with guacamole or diced and served with rice and beans in a taco, the spicy sausage is bursting with Latin flavors and will turn any meal into a fiesta. So on the back, they do say it is spicy. And
Yeah, they finally tell you.
they have beef, water, seasonings, including garlic, and they have some sodium lactate, salt, sodium diacetate, and sodium nitrite.
Those are preservatives.
Those are preservatives, okay. And we all know if you don't have preservatives, you got to eat them within 2 days. So this is
Keep
another
another.
Jack's Gourmet sweet Italian cured beef sausage. I have no idea what regular sweet Italian cured beef sausage
Well, the other one
tastes
was
like.
hot, so this is sweet.
This is
It's
the
usually when you have
sweet.
Italian sausage, one is hot and one is sweet.
Okay,
You
well,
have a
here we
choice
go.
of-
Well, they
have
were
a choice
smart.
of two
They were smart
styles.
about doing that. That's
Right.
good. And then this is another Mexican, beef merengues, cooked and cured. And this is, eating this sausage is like taking a journey down an ancient North African spice route. With cumin, cinnamon, marisa, and roasted peppers, its intensively flavored, slightly
Become
spicy
Mexi-
sausage will be a perfect base for any Middle Eastern dish you wish to create.
It could be a start a Mexican kosher. Or
It's
something.
also
This could
very
be
hot.
part of Terra's, no, Terra's dairy. So
Yeah,
it's
you
not,
can't be no
it's
meat.
not par. That's the one thing this isn't. It's not par.
This is the meat.
That's right.
Well,
So
there's.
this is beef merengues.
So just look at this booklet, if you could see this. You won't be able to read it on our screen, but again, they're telling you how to
Prepared.
prepare to
Yeah.
take unwrapped. I mean, again,
They
you
have
could see
recipes.
you could see the pictures of it. You're not going to be able to read the recipes right away, but maybe Jax would send. If
Right.
you're going to eat your products, they would send you a booklet of recipes.
And here's another
Salami.
hunk of salami here.
That's the old
So,
salami, or regular.
It's a
old-
real, just regular, good old-fashioned salami.
Yeah.
And So I think that's, it was fun. I mean, and then here's the cured bratwurst.
You tasted all this at Kosher Fest,
I tasted it
Marc?
at Kosher Fest. Yes, I did. And I wanted to, because I didn't want to bring anything on television that I didn't taste first. So, a serious contender against the hot dog. This mild-flavored German sausage is best when served in a soft bun and slathered with mustard. This is a sausage the entire family will enjoy. Well, this is their promotional product stuff on the back, but still, I mean, I think that's something that would outdo Hebrew National hot dog, let's say, or chauffeur hot dog. I think that would outdo it. That's has a unique flavor. And
But you know, Marc, it's just very interesting. Of course, it's important, just a general idea of what's happening is just that anybody who wants to keep kosher now doesn't have to feel that they're denied anything.
That's
I'll
right.
keep kosher, I'll be more Jewish, but you know I have to give up this, that, and the other thing. And really, it's not true. You have all the taste sensations.
And these are quick to fry up or broil, and it doesn't take very long, and the kids love it. So.
But Marty, I wanted to ask you, we talk about it's a small market, but is there other people like besides the Orthodox Jews, or everybody knows an Orthodox Jew keeps kosher, but is there a more expansive market
There
there?
are other people that like kosher food because they like the fact that it's, beside being U.S. inspected, it's certified by rabbinical, and so they feel it's double protection, so they like that type of a product. So you have some more niche marketing in that direction.
Well, you hear about other products being recalled for impurities or whatever, but you don't ever hear about kosher products being recalled.
You don't.
That's really special, and we're running a good record here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I wanted to show you how the same Mexican-style chorizo in a hot dog form also comes in a burger form, and that's something that's
It's the same taste, you
It's the
think, as
same
the burger,
taste.
really?
It's the
Same
shape. The
taste.
shapes are different.
It's just shaped differently, and you could put this in a burger with onion rings and other toppings, and have that on a bun, as opposed to
People
a
like
hot
that
dog.
spicy? It seems like they're catering to a very
Well,
oriented market like the
spice. It's
Mexican.
interesting because people are tired of bland kosher food. They really want, they're tired of whether it's gefilte fish being bland or matzah or even challah being bland, which isn't true anymore. They have different challahs now that give more of a taste. But, even look at this one. This is, you talk about wanting to spice up a meal. This is a company called the Burning Bush that makes a very, very nice hot sauce. And it's called the Burning Bush. So, and that hot sauce, that is hot. I mean, that just...
You've had it then?
You've got to have a drink of water after you try that. You really... So I just thought I would mention that, and it is really delicious. And this was a new product.
Very definitely a new product.
Yeah, this was one of the ones that didn't win anything, but it was one of the ones. Did you taste this?
Very hot.
Uh-huh.
Very, very hot, yes.
Yeah, tell me. I'm still tasting it. Okay. Now, on the other side of the coin, if you want something sweet on there, you got the good old-fashioned Gold's duck sauce.
Well, you say old-fashioned, that's not a new product.
That's been around
Exactly. It's been around forever.
Well, the Gold family's been around since 1932.
Uh-huh.
And I think the third generation is running the business.
Right. Well,
There's even a fourth generation in it, one of the daughters from
they moved out from the Lower East Side.
Yeah,
I
they
think-
went, in 1956, they went to a plant in McDonald Avenue in Brooklyn, and they outgrew that. Now they're on 1 Brooklyn Lane in Hempstead, Long Island.
Okay, well, they keep in the Brooklyn there.
Yeah, I know,
guess,
that's a
little
they have the
taste of
street
Brooklyn.
renamed for them, maybe.
Right. It's still in the Gold family, and they're very nice people.
Well, I'll tell you, the duck sauce, it's interesting because they stayed on the Lower East Side making the duck sauce. Lower East Side is Asian.
they're probably-
Chinatown and is moving over to where the Jewish community is, so they could have really combined, been that bridge between
And the
the
head
two.
of the company is Marc Gold.
Oh, with a
Marc,
C?
a very nice name.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
like that. I
Marc,
can
when
do
they
it.
go into the kosher business, we have enough products over here.
Now, for those people, you talk about mainstreaming. You go on the supermarket line quite often on the way. At the cash register, they'll have beef jerky. Well, wouldn't want to eat that, but beef jerky is now kosher, and we have.
How do they have it on the end of the line? Because people just take a snack.
It doesn't have to be
item.
refrigerated.
It's impulse item, and it's
Yeah.
a shelf-stable item.
and you don't have to refrigerate it. So it's something that you eat on the go, that you have when you're camping, and it's
Or
just
snacking.
snacking, right? So it's something easy. So that's
And it's stabilized, you're saying you don't have to cook it or
No, it's
just
Right.
open it up
Open
and
it
you
up
got
and-
yourself a
right. You
meat
want to
dish.
taste? You want me to open it?
No, thanks.
I can open it. You want to taste
No,
it?
thanks.
Not
No?
now.
Not now. Okay.
We'll have it for Shabbos.
And,
I don't know what's for
now,
Shabbos.
also, chicken fries is very popular in the non-Jewish.
Really?
Yeah, in the secular
What
society.
are they, like French fries that are chicken? That's or like
It's
fish
chicken
sticks?
that's in the shape of French
French
fries.
fry.
So when you want your children to eat healthy,
Mm-hmm.
you tell them these are like French fries, and they're really eating chicken,
Yeah.
even though it's fried, but they're
Okay.
eating chicken. So that's what, and this is Glatt Kosher. This comes from Orange County. From KJ is Kiryas Yoel, so it comes from the really ultra-Orthodox community, and with people who have lots of kids and need lots of quick things to feed
Yeah,
them.
that's
So
very
I
fair.
think this was developed out of a
Necessity.
necessity, yeah,
right, yes.
for community. But this might catch on. This is one of those products that you might see in the mainstream aisles, just next to regular, chicken fries that's made by some non-kosher company. And you might see this as an alternative also, not just in the kosher section. So they're doing a lot of
Is
that.
there
in the
like,
supermarket.
Marty, is there anything that's so unique, again, like I'm just like saying just an old-fashioned person, I eat a hot dog and french fries, but that is unique maybe to a non-kosher, I mean, they're like that, maybe these chicken fries or something that's not even in the non-kosher.
No, I think they're probably
Yeah.
available in non-kosher, but the uniqueness comes from the fact that the Jewish population that is observant can really participate as well as their non-Jewish friends. It's a great concept, not a concept, but it's a great way to come
Improve
to
socializing
yeah.
and. Marty, why don't you, since we're talking about
Okay.
poultry and stuff, tell us about Meal Mart, because you
Meal
know a lot
Mart's-
of this company. You know a
Meal
lot.
Mart has a lot of products, and
Put it
they
in
have
front,
they have dinners.
hold it
We
there.
don't have the sell sheets on the dinners, but they have dinners, turkey and chicken, and about 5 or 6 different items. Just pop them in the microwave, and shortly thereafter, you have yourself a kosher dinner.
Right, so you could see it's teriyaki, tomato basil, mushroom, original. So there's all different types of combinations that are
Yeah.
traditional combinations that you can also have on a kosher product.
And these dinners are very good if in a hurry, if you need something in a hurry, and they're really satisfying too. I really like them.
Do you eat Meal Mart products?
Yes, I mean, it's kosher, so it's good.
Okay, but it's not a
There's
special
different
kosher.
groups, yeah, it is special kosher, it's made from a summer from Williamsburg, and,
Okay, so do you, have you tried any of these? from
you
Meal
know,
Mart, or-
that's what I'm saying, I eat kosher, but I'm just a very mainstream, or maybe nice words, but that's old-fashioned.
Well, you know what sliders are? Sliders are those small hamburgers that you just, they just make, you have like 10 or 12 on a plate, but they're all small. So what you're not eating in a large burger, you're making up for carbs in a bun, because each one of these will have a bun, and they'll all be small. So,
See, what you asked me is very typical. I mean, even though I always say I'm 29 years old, but I guess I'm a little old-fashioned, a regular Jew, not used to, I mean, I never grew up and had these kind of, so you say they had a regular old hot dog and a regular old French fries. And the modern consumer, the young person,
Yeah.
if you say the new age people, they're used to all kinds of taste sensations, and they really want in kosher. I lived with this, just a regular old hot dog and old French fries, and all right, that's what I eat, that's what I eat. People say, hey, that's like you said, they want spicy, they want something special. So they're catering to the younger crowd, which usually manufacturers always do with cars and automobiles. And, the younger crowd really wants these different tastes, so
Yes,
it's the
they
new
do.
generation.
and along with the younger crowd wanting good tasting food, well, you always need a good pickle.
And what kind
When
of
you
Jew
eat-
don't eat a pickle?
That's right. When you eat this, you need a good pickle. So Gus's pickles have sour and half sour. And we're
Tell
going
the history there, Marty, tell the history of
Yeah,
Gus's
why don't you
pickles.
have a
Well, there
sour,
is-
why don't you
oh,
eat,
oh,
a,
go
s-
ahead.
eat a pickle.
Sure.
It's a nickel of pickle?
Nickel.
That's
pickle.
right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's
Charge
try
it a
this
nickel a
sour
pickle.
pickle here.
That's right. Yeah, good, huh? Only the best.
They were definitely summer.
Yeah.
Is there a history behind? Because, people know you buy a pickle on the Lower East Side.
I think this is the same. I might be wrong, but there was a Gus on the east side that sold from the barrel, and it's very famous. People that were visiting the east side would participate with Gus's pickles. It was like a tradition.
Right.
I think this is the same one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's absolutely phenomenal. I just love these pickles.
I was not saying they're actually very famous, really. That's what this one needs.
Oh.
No label here.
They also have sauerkraut and peppers and other
that's
things to
it.
go with it.
Let's get a close-up of the pickles here.
There you
There
go,
you go.
Gus's Pickles. They're famous, that's what I'm saying. People would stick their hand, I remember, Lower East Side into the pickle barrel. Right from the barrel, they show the barrel on the, because it's so famous. Obviously, we have plastic jars now, but you see the picture on the cover is like the old-fashioned pickle crate.
There used to
and-
be a song that went pickle in the middle with the mustard on top or something like that. So anyway,
Well, you can get them still. You don't have to stick your hand in the pickle
that's
jar.
true. That's true. Now, matzo ball mix. Now I don't really use the mixes on.
Okay, this is a
Pesach,
new
but-
item for Passover 2015. It's gluten-free matzo ball mix. It makes your matzo balls gluten-free. Certain people can't tolerate gluten, so this is a machaya for them. And I had that taste of them at the food show, and they were very delicious. And it sure fills the need of those people that need
They
to
weren't
be-
dry.
No,
The pickles, no.
no.
No, I'm sorry. The matzo balls.
They made the
weren't dry.
matzo balls for you for the
Yeah, they
Kosher
did,
Fest?
yes.
They made them
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
you?
they were right. They were demonstrating the matzo balls.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the newer items for Passover, and we have more Passover items to discuss at another show.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah. But we'll bring this back then.
Okay.
Okay. So
You got more
now-
spicy stuff?
Yeah.
does?
and-
Yeah.
Well,
Rubs.
this is a company that's based in southern tier of New York State, in Olean,
Olean.
in Cattaraugus County.
South
And
of
I met the
Buffalo.
owners, and I told them a lot of things that I knew about Cattaraugus County that they didn't
Really?
that they didn't think that anyone else would
Okay.
know. So I kind of bonded with them. So I guess that's maybe why I got a few of these. So anyway, these are apple flavored smoke and dust. And what you do with this, is the way it was explained to me, is that you actually put it on the coals in the barbecue. And then it just sort of burns, and the aroma goes right into the burger or hot dog or chicken that you're cooking on the grill. Is that true? Is that what you?
Barbecues today, rubs are very, very popular in the barbecue category. Very, very popular.
Mm-hmm.
A multitude are in the non-kosher are available. So this is a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that they're going to be successful, because I like to see a New York State business be successful.
Right.
But this is, this one is pecan flavored. Wants to call it pecan or pecan. You can see it's over there. There's
mark.
that's how you could tell, is that they color in the
The
flavor.
market, yeah.
But they got many, many flavors. You can see on the package, many flavors.
One thing on the back is a unique texture. It's from the Buffalo Vodka-Kashas.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the buffalo
Yeah,
one?
it's the Buffalo
Wow,
Vodka-Kashas,
that's terrific.
which is close to Olean.
Well, I'm glad that they're in
Yeah.
business. Buffalo Vodka.
Is this a new business? Just again, typically there's so many businesses and restaurants and food businesses that they're here today and gone tomorrow. And like you say, we of course like to see more kosher businesses give everybody their blessing that they should prosper and people keep kosher. But are these new businesses that then, Marty? I mean, they're here today, and who knows if they'll be, or if
Well,
once they're
it
established, they're
Depends
having
on
a
the
good track
success rate of the company. And you have to take a gamble in life, and sometimes it works out,
Well,
sometimes it
remember,
doesn't.
about 4 years ago, we had Mimic Cream,
Yeah.
which was from Slingerland's.
Right.
And they won for
Yeah, they
best
did,
cream.
yes.
But they're not in business
They're
anymore.
not around anymore, no.
Because it was a personal issue. They got divorced and stuff, so
I
there
don't
was
know.
I called up to find
Okay.
out, about
Yeah.
being on my website.
Yeah.
and jbiztechvalley.com.
Okay.
And then they finally, after a few attempts, I finally got them to tell me that they're not around and why. And but so it doesn't necessarily have to be that a product doesn't sell. There are some other personal factors
Issues,
that
yeah.
happen to go into it, at least in that case. So.
I mean, because there's
wanna
such a
point that
niche.
out.
That's
Yeah,
what Marty's
yeah.
saying. These are niche markets. I'm just thinking, again, I mean, it's beautiful and nice, but how many people are going to buy smoke and dust,
Well,
apple?
a lot
I mean,
of-
maybe there are. I
there
guess
are-
I'm
well,
asking. I
There
don't
are
know.
campers, and that Cattaraugus County is the northern end of the Allegheny Mountains, and that goes into the southern tier.
Good thinking about New York
That's
State
right.
already.
So there's a lot of camping that goes on
All right,
there,
fine.
and we have 3 mountain ranges in the state. We have the Catskills and
But
the Adirondacks.
is it
and
going to be marketed as a
so-
kosher food item,
It-
or will it be mainstream?
It'll be mainstream.
Okay.
And so when you want to buy camping equipment, you go to EMS, you might find this at EMS with the camping equipment. So it'll be a combination of both, but mostly, that's where it'll be.
I think
found.
that's an important point because, again, if you advertise to the non-kosher market, obviously you just expanded your consumer base
Of course.
by, who knows, 10, 20% over
Well, now we
time.
talked about things that were, I'd say, healthy, and we want to talk about. I do want to point out that there were many really health conscious products there. So for people who are interested in actually working out and actually getting
Maybe,
and
Marc, you're
concerned
working
about
out, you get tough over it.
and concerned about kosher, and I remember MetaFast was kosher, but there were other applications that were similar to MetaFast that weren't kosher, and people in the Jewish community all gravitated toward MetaFast. Well, and same thing with some of these products that you might find at GNC, General Nutrition Centers. These are bulk up. These are things that help you bulk up while you're working out.
Yeah. I just wanted to show them if we can get a close-up again. I mean, if you'll see this on the, you see so many products, of course, in any store, to say the least. You say, I don't see anything kosher about this because, there's whey, protein, who knows what it is. And you really have to really look. I don't even know if you can even see it. Really, it's there. It's very, very small. I mean, it doesn't make it more or less kosher because it's a big OU or a smaller OU.
Where is it?
I just saw it here. It was just... I just added. But it's so small. That's what I'm saying. You're so small
Yeah.
that, you'll see on the shelf, that's not kosher. Whey
Over
protein.
here, it says
So
OUD. So maybe, it says
Yeah, you
OUD.
show it
There's
now.
nothing inside here, so I don't want people to think we're mixing dairy with meat. But it's OUD and it's lactose free.
This is very, very
And
small. You
that's-
can't,
it
I
says
don't know
it
if you
over
can
there.
even see it
No,
on the TV.
you really can't. But
So-
you know what? So many people gravitate and they pick these things up and they don't know that it's kosher. And then all of a sudden, I'll see it and I'll say, "Oh, you got a kosher product." "Oh, I didn't know." And I say, "Well, that's the symbol. It's an OUD." So anyway, that's
Well, it
what's.
says lactose free. Would you assume that it's Pareve? Maybe it's just used on
Well,
dairy.
that's what the
it's
D is
maybe
for,
Dairy
the dairy,
equipment, right?
yeah.
There is
Dairy
something
equipment.
dairy.
Right. Well,
Maybe it's
You
made
don't know
on
what's
dairy
in-
equipment.
and I
We
just
don't
want to
know
bring
that.
up one more thing because we're running out of time. Is that we have steak slices from Soy Pro, and these are delicious. It absolutely.
But are they meat or?
This is me. Well,
there's
soy.
Pareve,
so
or you
it's soy.
Pareve.
So yeah, it's Pareve.
It says Pareve on
Yeah,
there, so
over
that's
here.
what I'm saying. You can have your meat and be Pareve also
Over here,
for all the
yeah.
vegetarians who,
Right.
hey man, I like a little meat, but I'm a vegetarian or whatever.
So you can get, and this tastes absolutely phenomenal. I wasn't going to leave that the booth until they gave me something to take with me. So anyway, and then if you really want to add some flavoring, they have the lemon juice. And
It's interesting. It was such a specialty
Yeah,
item
so-
at Kosherfest. They had a whole booth just for lemon juice.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Lemon juice is a whole booth.
Well,
Are we out of time?
we're just about.
I thought you were going to cook us up a few hot dogs or something before we left.
Stay
But,
tuned.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Marty, for our
a pleasure
kosher
being
expert, our
here.
local kosher expert, and Marc.
pleasure being here.
And everybody should eat with, you say in Yiddish, with gesund, with health. Everybody should eat with flavor that we have here in kosher items, and do it with a good health.
Amen.